Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon, Centurions. Thank you for watching CTV. I'm Kylie, and this is
Michaela.
And we're your newscasters for today. Today is Tuesday, May 7th, and here's today's news.
Teachers and students, the Media Center is closed due to AP testing for the next couple of weeks. If you need to print, please ask your teacher to print in their classroom or print at home. And to those taking AP tests, good luck.
Representatives from Woodbury University will be here tomorrow. Stop by the front of the counseling office at lunch to get information and to ask them any questions you may have about admission in their university.
Pageantry tryouts are here. The pageantry performs as part of the marching band in the fall and on its own in the spring. If you want to be a part of this award-winning team, get an application packet from the office and come out to our clinics today and tomorrow from 3:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at the band room. Come join the excitement.
Best Buddies is taking us back to the 70s for Boogie Wonderland Best Buddies Prom. Join us at the Cypress Senior Center this Friday, May 10th from 7 to 9 p.m. Tickets are on sale now in room 108 for only $10. Don't miss out on the disco. All students are welcome to attend.
Today is the second day of Cypress Pride Week. Schools play an important role in the formative years of young people, and by celebrating and raising awareness of Pride Month and LGBTQIA+ topics, we believe it is possible to lay the foundation for a more safe, inclusive, and equitable campus. Our Bridges Club is supporting Pride Week and helps to maintain an environment at Cypress where every student feels belonging. Today at lunch, come out to the area between the theater and art classes and join in on the Diversity Tree Art Project. We hope to see you there. Everyone is welcome.
Now for a commercial followed by your sports report.
Good afternoon, Centurions. I'm Kylie, and I'll be your sportscaster today. Yesterday, our badminton team took on Walnut High School on their first round of CIF and came up short and lost. However, there is a consolation round, and they will be continuing to play in that bracket. Good luck on your next game, badminton. We've got 3 CIF games happening today. First up is our softball team in the second round against Whittier Christian right here at home. Make sure you come out to the softball field and show Whittier Christian whose house this is. The game starts just as school gets out. Also, our baseball team will be on the road for their second round game against San Dimas, so wish them well before they leave. Finally, members of our boys golf team will be starting CIF play in their first round of individuals. Good luck to all our teams and athletes playing today. We end with our usual reminder for athletes for next year. Make sure you get your physical updated after May 13th, which is next Monday. This includes updating information on homecampus.com and getting/updating a new physical signed by an MD or DO. If you do this, you'll be set up for all of next school year. That does it for sports. Now back to your news.
Yearbook distribution begins next week on Wednesday, May 15th, which will be for seniors only. Then on Thursday, May 16th, all grade levels can pick up their yearbooks at lunch, after school, or 6th period if you don't have a class. Yearbook distribution will finish on Friday, May 17th, also during lunch, after school, or 6th period if you don't have a class.
Students who have library books checked out, you need to return them this week. Check the list posted by grade in front of the library. All seniors must return all checked out materials to receive their diplomas. All books need to be returned by this Friday, May 10th, or charges will be applied. Please do not wait.
The Futures Keepers Fellowship is calling all students ages 16 to 20 to shape the future of policy and advocacy. This is a 6-week fully remote program packed with workshops, mentorships, and hands-on projects. Each fellow will craft their project centered around the Futures agenda using things like TikTok videos, Zines, and op-eds. Compensation includes $750 for 5 weeks of work for 5 hours of work a week for the fellowship. Apply now. The deadline is May 24th at 2 p.m.
Seniors, congratulations on completing your capstone presentations. For completing the capstone, you will be treated to lunch this Friday, May 10th. Every senior that has completed the capstone should have received a burrito ticket. When the bell rings this Friday at 12:28, seniors that have a burrito ticket will be allowed to leave to go to lunch to get their burrito. If a senior does not have their burrito ticket, they will not be allowed to leave early for lunch. Teachers, please only allow seniors that have their burrito ticket out early. We'll remind you again on Friday.
Now for your ASB report and guest speakers.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Mr. Borderline here. I'm coming to hang out with you and give some awards for Centurion of the Month. And the first award was nominated by Mr. Cobley, and it's Michelle Park, a junior. Mr. Cobley says Michelle is an amazing student who continues to work to improve. Her drive to be great is relentless. Congratulations, Michelle. The next award is a sophomore. It's given by Mr. Herrick, and it's for the World History class. It goes to Camila Lopez Ayala. Camila approaches each day in world history as an opportunity to learn. She works well with others and is willing to help. She is a deep thinker, conscientious about the impact of her ideas and words. I know that she will be giving her best effort at all times on everything we do in class. Congratulations, Camilla. And our last winner for Centurion of the Month is Mr. Evan Smith, a senior. He wins in the class of psychology, and his teacher, Mr. Herrick, says about him, Evan is a diligent student who has tremendous success in understanding the concepts in psychology. Evan devotes effort to each task and regularly produces excellence. I appreciate his work ethic and citizenship in class. So congratulations to you as well, Evan. And if you didn't win this time, keep being awesome in class and around campus, and best of luck to you. Thanks, everyone.
So as mentioned previously, yearbooks are now here and they're going to be distributed starting next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Seniors, remember, only can pick up their yearbooks before school, at lunch, and after school.
Only on Wednesday. So Wednesday it's only for seniors. Also, if you haven't bought a yearbook yet, but you still want to get one, there's still a few copies left. Just go to Miss Malone in the ASB office and they're selling for $135. Thank you.
We end today with a quote and video. First, in honor of Pride Week, a quote from Harvey Milk was a San Francisco city supervisor and the first openly gay politician elected to office in California. Here's his quote. All young people, regardless of sexual orientation or identity, deserve a safe and supportive environment in which to achieve their full potential.
In addition to Pride Week, it is also Mental Health Awareness.
Hello, AUHSD. In honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, we're launching a district-wide Embrace Connection #MoreThanEnough campaign. My colleagues and I will guide you through the rest of the presentation. This year's campaign focuses on the opportunity to come together, embrace connection, and acknowledge that we are more than enough. Through this presentation, we hope you get a deeper understanding of connection, the importance of connection, and its relevance to your mental health, as well as embracing your connections with others. Ready? Let's get started. Connection. We've heard about it. But what is it exactly? So experiences of feeling close to and having a sense of belonging. But if we dive a little bit deeper, connection is truly about feeling understood, accepted, and valued by those around us. Fun fact, our brains are hardwired to seek out connection. So basically, it's a human necessity. Did you know that there's 3 different realms of connection? Those are personal, social, and emotional. Personal connections are those relationships that you have with people that are close to you. Think of family, friends, romantic partners. Social connections are those relationships that you have with people that you know a little bit more casually. So things like peers, teammates, teachers, and online friends. Emotional connections are those relationships and where you feel safe and vulnerable to express your true and authentic self. So take a moment to kind of reflect on, where do most of your relationships lie? Do you remember our fun fact from earlier that humans are wired for connection? The reason for that, it has huge impact on our mental health. It helps reduce feelings of isolation and improves our overall mood. It also assists with decreasing our stress levels. Huge, right? It helps build our resilience and also helps improve our academic performance, as well as promotes personal growth and helps build our networks of support. Studies have shown that teens with high positive connections tend to live 50% longer than those that don't. They have a better immune response when they're sick. They have lower rates of anxiety and depression, tend to have better emotional response when experiencing intense emotions, have higher self-esteem and empathy for others.
Earlier, we talked about the benefits of connection and why connection matters. One of those reasons is also to avoid social isolation. Social isolation is not necessarily always a bad thing. Most people do crave solitude at least occasionally. Social isolation typically refers to solitude that is unwanted, unhealthy, and could sometimes last a long period of time. Research shows that loneliness and isolation have been on the rise recently with teens. There are many risks that come from social isolation. Some of these can include health conditions such as heart disease, dementia, a weakened immune system, an increased chance of having a stroke. Sometimes they can include mental health conditions such as depression, anxiety, eating disorders, learning disabilities, or other mental health conditions. Other risks can also include a lower self-esteem, developing substance use, having lower motivation, and having reduced sleep. Throughout this presentation, we have talked about the benefits of staying connected with others and the risk of social isolation. But how do you begin to connect? Remember that connection is a human necessity. There is no shame in reaching out to people if you need to. Start by thinking about how you connect with your friends and family. Who are the people that you reach out to when you feel lonely, or that you reach out to when you want to talk? Also, think about alternative ways to connect if you can't hang out in person, such as phone calls or virtual meetups. Now, let's talk about how you can start connecting. The benefits of human connection have nothing to do with how many friends you have. The benefit comes from your internal and subjective sense of connection. In other words, the quality of the connections. It is never too late to start embracing and creating new connections. You can start that by engaging in extracurricular activities. Participate in a club on campus. You can also attend school activities such as sports games, movie nights, and even dances. You can also begin by participating in community events. It can also be as simple as sitting next to someone new at lunch and starting a conversation. Do an act of service or kindness for others. Reach out to sources of support, and even talk to people about your interest. If you are having trouble creating and embracing new connections, make sure that you reach out to sources of support. You can start that by having a conversation. We know that conversations about mental health can be intimidating at first. Just remember to be open and honest, have empathy, and ask for help when you need it. Mental health isn't something to be afraid of. We all have mental health, and we should all strive to keep ourselves mentally healthy. If you are unfamiliar with your support resources, there are many adults on campus who can help you out. Those include principals, assistant principals, counselors, social workers, teachers, school psychologists, and the family and community engagement specialists. Remember, you are not alone, and these resources are always available for you. Thank you everyone for participating in our mental health awareness campaign. Let's continue to educate ourselves and support and empower our peers as we create and embrace connections. Remember that we are more than enough.